Hey everyone, it's Alicia and welcome back to the Sadie Stickers YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be going over our new releases, well, Foiled Tuesday for tomorrow. The theme is rain or shine, so it's like sun and rain and kind of like weather kind. There's like some clouds and umbrellas in here too, but it's mostly suns and some raindrops. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get into it. I'm going to start with the washi this week just because there's only two of them. So right off the bat, you can see here that a lot of these items are going to have these really dainty sunbursts. Let me see if I can zoom you in to see them. But yeah, as you can see here, there's tiny little sunbursts. And they're so dainty and cute. So we have the, let me go ahead and zoom you out so you can see the overview. You have the dotted washi, and then here is the Sunburst Garland washi. You get 3 sets on here. So those are the only 2 washi that we have this week, and then all of the rest are in this size, so other 28 sheets. So let's just go ahead and get into it. We have the ones that you're probably more familiar with in the beginning, and then the different ones kind of more near the end. So we'll just hop right into it. So first we have our Sunburst Garland, which has the same sunburst that you just saw earlier. And then of course we have the mini garland and the layered garland. We have the double garland, which the suns on these get so dainty. It's so cute. Like, look how tiny that is. I love it so much. And yes, again, my nails are not painted this week. Maybe next week I'll get around to it. It's still a hot mess over here. If you can't tell. So hot mess round 2. But we have our Garland dangle as well. And then here, I didn't do the raindrops for these sheets just because these sheets kind of are heavy on it being in the garland. So I thought that the teardrop shape didn't make sense inside of the garland just because it needs to be aimed down to make, like, oriented vertically to make sense, I feel like. And since it doesn't really dangle on these, I didn't do the raindrop. And then I had mixed feelings on whether or not I wanted to put the sun with the raindrop, but then I just decided to only do the raindrop. So there's no suns in here, just raindrops. Let me go ahead and, ooh. Like I said, hot mess. I'm going to zoom you in here so you can see. The zoom on this camera is so bizarre. But you have these tiny, teeny little teardrops dangling on the ends of these. And then you have nothing inside of the garlands here. So it's just garlands with little raindrops. They can be raindrops, teardrops, dewdrops. You don't have to use them as, like, in relation to rain. You can just use them for whatever. I think that they're just kind of like a dainty, but just trying to get you back to where you need to be. But like I said, I feel like they could go with a whole bunch of things without necessarily being rain themed. And then we have our Sunburst dangle deco. So here you can kind of see how, like, the suns are in the dangle. But then for the raindrop, it didn't make sense to be in the middle of the dangle. So you just had the little raindrops on the ends of each of these. Next we have the mini dangle. So we have the Sunburst mini dangle. My dog's playing with a toy downstairs. I'm not sure if you can hear that. And then we have our raindrop mini dangle deco. Again, with the little tiny raindrops on the end. I think these are so cute. Next we have the mini swoop. We have our dotted Sunburst Diviner. And then we have 3 different Sunburst mini deco. They have different types of bursts, so that's why I kind of made them into different deco sheets. So the Sunburst Deco Mini Deco 1, I'm trying to see instead of looking in the camera, is the same as the other sheets that I've been showing you. It's got 2 varieties that look similar to that. But then on our Mini Deco 2, the bursts are different. I don't really know how to describe them. I think it would be easier for you to see in the listing digitally than it is here on camera. It's like kind of hard to show on camera. It's easy to see in person, but not so much on camera. And then here you can like really see it here. These kind of look almost like fireworks because what they are is they're basically like little triangles. So the triangles is kind of like the base is in the center and the tip points out, but then for these here, the base is outside and the tip points in. So it kind of looks like a firework, but it's still a sunburst, and then we have the sunburst up here. I feel like that's really complicated to explain, but what I'm saying is that they just have like different looks to them, and I love them all equally. They're little dainty sunbursts that I feel like you could use on really anything. They don't necessarily have to be used as suns, which is what I was going for. I didn't want them to look specifically like suns so that you'd be limited in how you could use them. I feel like in the way that I made them, you could use them without even thinking about the fact that they're a sun, if that makes sense. Next we have some cloud mini deco. Again, kind of going with the rain or shine weather theme. Then we have our umbrella mini deco. Next is our Sunburst cluster deco. I don't know what it is about this sheet, but every time I see it, I just get really happy about it. I'm not sure. Maybe it's the sun. But yeah, this is the Sunburst version, and then I did the clouds and the umbrella as the cluster deco. And then next I did some like Sunburst halves. So you have 3 different versions here. You have Sunburst 1, which is kind of grouped here at the bottom and is very round. And then this one has, Sunburst 2 has a little bit more of like an opening. And then for Sunburst 3, it's a lot flatter and doesn't have as much open space there, and it's like less round. I don't know how to describe it. It's not, see what I mean? How this is like really circly, and this kind of feels more, it feels more of like a star kind of shape. But yeah, so those are Sunbursts 1, 2, and 3. Let me get those in order for you. 1 is on the right, 2 is in the middle, and 3 is on the left. And then I did the mini version, which these ones don't take up the full width. I mean, they almost do, but not fully. And then these are the mini version, which are just a tad smaller, and they definitely do not take up the full width like at all. So we have the mini Starburst 1, the mini Starburst 2, and the mini Starburst 3. You get so many on here. Since the Starburst 3 is so like condensed, I was able to put another set on here versus these other 2. So that's why. And then last but not least, we have our little wind deco, which you could totally use as just like flourishes, or you could actually use them as wind. I try to keep these sheets as versatile as possible so that you could use them for multiple spreads, not just like a spring spread or a rain type of spread. So yeah, that is everything that we have this week. I'm sorry for it being so disorganized yet again, but I'm going to go ahead and go into putting these down in the planner and speed it up. I don't know if you noticed last week, but I got some new tweezers and they were rose gold. But now that I think about it, the video is so sped up that I don't even know that you can tell. But these actually pick things up, whereas my previous ones did not pick them up. So I highly recommend whatever this brand is, Tweezer Man, if you're looking for some good tweezers. I'm pretty sure that these are meant for like plucking eyebrow hairs, but they work great for plucking stickers off of a sticker sheet. But yeah, that is everything that we have this week for our rain or shine theme, which is very fitting for what's going on currently. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and hop into that. So keep watching if you'd like to see that. But otherwise, thanks for sticking around.